So back to this situation. Willy Gomez is a good dude, I assume. I don't know. He does watch my videos, but I've never talked to him personally. $15 million a season, man. If his asking price does not go down, and I'm saying goes down to like 6 or 7 million, then I'm just not going to have him on this roster anymore. I'd rather just let him walk in free agency than re-sign him for that. But I did look around the league a little bit, just trying to gauge the market on what we could possibly get for Gomez. Now, a lot of these are just weird 2K trades that wouldn't actually make sense for the other team, but I'm gauging the market nonetheless. I mean, Willy, the rebounding is good, the low post scoring is good, not a shooter, not a rebounder, not a defensive player. That's the big one. A center who's not a very good defender. You're just not worth that much money. So we're just going to have to see how that situation goes. Maybe he'll just ask for less. If not, maybe by the trade deadline he'll be out of here. We're playing a game of 2K. An actual game of 2K. No simulating, no highlighting the games that go on the simulation. Just going to play the game. And we're going to see if Markieff Morris can defend the zinger in the low block. You know, looking at that now, I probably should have just told Porzingis to shoot a turnaround jumper. The hook shot was a little too far out for that one. Otto Porter getting aggressive. Got to give him credit for that one. The Wizards took a lot of mid-range jumpers in this game. It felt like I was playing a team that is coached by Scott Brooks, and I'm pretty sure he's still the coach for them in this. This was a pretty good finish by DeAndre Ayton. I felt like Marcin Gortat didn't entirely give a crap. I would not praise Gortat for his defense, but even then, that was pretty bad. Beal on that one took advantage that I had to back up on the pick and roll with Ayton because I thought he was going to drive and I didn't realize how much time was left on the shot clock. I've said it before, I play these games on mute, and I'm typically like listening to a podcast while I'm actually playing, so sometimes I don't notice the shot clock. Tim Hardaway Jr., if he's in the game, pretty much run every single play for the dude, because, I mean, he's our number 2 scorer. Last time I checked, I haven't looked at the stats. Well, actually, I haven't even simulated, so the stats are the exact same. On that one, I chose to risk Kelly Oubre Jr. open for a three-pointer rather than John Wall attacking the rim. And Porzingis, I mean, how tall is he? 7'2" or something? With the ability to run the floor like that and finish at the rim. Porzingis is a cheat code, man. It's the only way to put it. He's got Kelly Oubre on him right now. And, well, I went with the drive on Hardaway, but the switch would have resulted in Porzingis having a huge mismatch on a short dude. But having Porzingis and Hardaway in there, 2 really good offensive players, I mean, they're basically carrying us right now, you know? Zinger with 25 points a game. That's the idea I want for the dude. Last time we checked, he was around 23 a game. Hardaway at 19. The ball just hit that dude in the elbow. He ruined John Wall's assist. What am I running on this play? The DeAndre Ayton screen and roll, he already had one good moment when we got him a shot. This one, there's the mid-range jumper for you. Should that have gone in? Maybe, maybe not. It was a good contest by, I think it was John Wall. But whatever, 2K bailed us out. There's another one of those mid-range jumpers I'm talking about. I have to assume that Wall's pull-up mid-range jumper is kind of high, the tendency, because he does take a lot of those in the screen and roll. And 2K has it like that, but then as a result, he takes some shots that are not really good shots. I should have shot the 3 with Ntilikina, I did not. But one thing I noticed there was John Wall got switched on to Michael Beasley, and I want you to remember that for something that comes later on in the game. The Wizards now, Wall in the corner, what the hell am I doing? Every now and then I do that where I think they're going to shoot it. There's really no reason they should shoot it, but I still jump anyway because I get a little antsy playing defense, man. So I'm making Ntilikina look like a fool. Gave them a free bucket. But I'm going to try to get 3 points back. But I should not have told Hardaway to do more of like a fadeaway there. It should have been more of just like a, maybe just take a step in for a mid-range. I don't know. I really wanted a 3. I tried to get my Steph Curry on. Was not the right decision. 4-point game, 10 minutes left. John Wall in the bench. I think Wall has played the entire game up to this point. I can't remember him ever actually being out of the game. And do we have any starters? We have Michael Beasley and Ayton as our two starters in the game right now. Although I'd like to consider Tim Hardaway Jr. to be basically a starter. He's our second best player. So there's that for you. I was a step late on the Michael Beasley open three-pointer. And with this lineup in the game, we basically have to run everything through Hardaway because he's the only one who's got any real creating abilities. No help defense by the Wiz. I mean, I know I had shooters out there, Raul Neto, Beasley, Terrence Ferguson, but y'all could have brought some help defense. Can Porzingis score on the post-up this time around? Well, actually, his post-game has not been very good in this one. It was more transition, getting him open jumpers off of screens, things like that. But in terms of the post-ups, not really. Another mid-range jumper for Wall goes in. John Wall is one of those dudes who, in 2K, he does scare you because at any moment, he could just beat you off a dribble and dunk on your whole team. But luckily for me, he decides to shoot nothing but jump shots this entire game. Is this the play where I run the same play as before? No, it isn't. Okay, clearly I research my footage before I actually talk over it. Frank the Tank, which is actually Frank Kaminsky's nickname, but whatever. He finishes on a screen and roll there, and I want you to actually watch Ntilikina on defense here. He's in the left corner now under the basket defending Bradley Beal. And now watch Ntilikina without me controlling him. I mean, he's hounding Bradley Beal. And there's Ntilikina's defense on display right there, getting the ball back to our side. And that's the thing with Ntilikina and being so good on defense is, even if he's having a tough time offensively, he's always going to make an impact because of that. So here we run the play again. What happens this time? John Wall gets switched onto Porzingis. So then I immediately call a post-up. Hopefully he gets over there in time because we don't have too much time left on the thing. And that's an easy 2 points for our star power forward. I believe Zinger, what does he have? 27 on the game. See, that's the sort of season I'm looking for him to have. But 2K always wants him to average like 21 points a game. DeAndre Ayton playing some defense, blocks John Wall, forces the travel. This is why we need defense. This is why I don't want to sign Hernangomez to $15 million. I want guys who defend, you know. Norman Powell's been on Wall. Ntilikina forced a turnover on Beal. DeAndre Ayton's blocking shots. This is the type of team we need. As a result, I don't know if Willy Hernangomez, if he's asking for that much money, I don't know if he's going to be on the team for that much longer. And this play is already broken down. There's nothing going on here. Double team. I should have passed to Ferguson. I passed to Ayton instead. There's no way that shot should have went in. So DeAndre Ayton had himself 2 shots that really should not have fell through, but they did anyway. He grabs the rebound there. I'd say it's a solid win over the Wizards. Some good strategy getting open shooters, forcing that switch on John Wall. I'm bigging myself up way too much right now, but whatever. So that was one win, and we did have a losing streak, so it's good to perhaps change the momentum up. But we're going to have to see what's up with Willy Hernangomez, man. We might have to throw him on the trading block real quick.